guys, I'm Nikki Sizemore. Welcome to my kitchen and welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited. I get really excited when I make baked goods. Today I'm going to show you how to make healthy pumpkin bread. The recipe was inspired from my gluten-free banana bread. I will link to that video below. So easy to make. It has the best flavor and the best texture, and you would never know, it is naturally sweetened with just coconut sugar. It is a grain-free bread. This is actually a paleo pumpkin bread. Flavor it with all of those warming fall spices that I love. This pumpkin bread is going to make your kitchen smell amazing. It also freezes beautifully, so you can slice it up and freeze it for grab and go breakfasts and snacks. I can't wait to show you how to make healthy pumpkin bread, so let's head to the kitchen. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. That way you won't miss out on any of my wholesome, family-friendly, and naturally gluten-free recipes.
This is a really easy batter. You don't need any special equipment, just some bowls and a whisk. Start with 1 cup of pumpkin puree. You can use canned pumpkin or fresh pumpkin puree. This batter is sweetened with just coconut sugar. You could use maple sugar instead. And we're going to flavor it with ground cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, ground cloves, and salt. All of the classic pumpkin pie flavors. Crack in 2 eggs, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then whisk this together to combine. These are the wet ingredients. You can set this bowl aside while we whisk together the dry ingredients. This healthy pumpkin bread is made with almond flour. That gives it an incredible texture and also makes the bread grain-free. I'm using a kitchen scale, but I do include cup measurements. Add baking powder and arrowroot powder, or you can use cornstarch. That's going to help with the bread's structure. I like to get in there with my fingertips and just make sure I break up any clumps of flour. The batter is almost done. We are just going to stir the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. I like to start with a whisk and then switch to a rubber spatula. Stir this just until everything is evenly incorporated. You have the option of adding some chopped nuts. I'm using pecans, or you could use walnuts. They provide a bit more flavor and some crunch. Spray a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan with cooking spray, then line it crosswise with parchment paper. That's just going to make it easier to pull the loaf out later. Spread the batter out in an even layer, then sprinkle more of those chopped nuts on top. This healthy pumpkin bread is ready to go into the oven. It'll bake for about 45 to 50 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The bread should be golden brown on top. It'll be lightly cracked and it'll smell amazing. Let it cool in the pan for 10 minutes, then use those parchment handles to transfer it to a cooling rack and let it cool completely. It's really important that you let this bread cool completely before you slice it. It will really help the texture. I know that's the hardest part. This healthy pumpkin bread is so tender. It is so moist from that almond flour, and it has the most incredible pumpkin pie flavor. This is a healthy, nutritious bread that we eat as breakfast or as an after school or afternoon snack. It's delicious all on its own, but if you want to take it over the top, spread on some good quality salted butter.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you give this healthy pumpkin bread recipe a try. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've included below a link to the full recipe with all of the measurements. I've also included a link to my gluten-free banana bread recipe, as well as to my website where you can find a ton of other wholesome baked goods, snacks, dinners, you name it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.